How's it going, YouTube? So today I'm actually just bringing a video to show you the civilization crystals, how to acquire them actually fairly quick. First off, everyone should know this, you got the civilization crystal mine, which depending on your upgrade version of this, the more you upgrade it, the more crystals you'll actually get. And they actually give you two sections here where you're actually getting double the crystal civilizations. So if you upgrade up here, this is actually going to make the civilization fortress a lot higher, in which I can actually upgrade mine right now. Let's knock this one out real fast. Then we're loading. Let me back out real fast with that one. Try to get it to go a little quicker for y'all. Wow, it's wants to take its sweet time today. Usually I can just knock them out real fast. Being stubborn. There we go. So upgrading that is gonna, of course, increase the building on here. And then that allows you to also produce more crystals out of it and or research stones, but today we're just after the civilization crystals. So that's one way to do it. Now the second way, events. There's a couple events that will give it to you, but Slaughter Battle happens to be the better one for it. At which if you go in there probably about every hour on the dot and try to get the best ranking, then of course that will help you out a lot. Now there is also accumulation. So the more gold you spend, like you can spend 150,000 gold, you can get 80,000 civilization crystals, which not a lot of people have 150,000 gold just to kind of blow on random stuff. I mean, of course this is a pay to play game, so there is a lot of people out there that could do it, but if you're a poor man like myself, you don't want to actually dig too deep into that situation. Let's look here. Yes, the SVIP store. If you're actually SVIP 10, SVIP 10, of course you can access this SVIP store, which will allow you to spend SVIP points for some civilization crystals, but I don't actually do that. You know, I'm better off dumping mine into the whole increase in attacks and everything, because our kingdom is at war. So that's actually what I've been doing lately. We're actually fighting Hun right now, which they tried to pull a sneaky one on us, but it didn't really work out for them. They thought they were just going to be able to walk in and take us out all at once, but that is not the case. So as you can see, they are bubbled up, which we're just waiting for one of them or some of them to pop, and we'll start dropping them one by one, because they're trying to be cautious right now and everything, which, I mean, it's reasonable to be cautious when you try to start something and you think you're teetotally buff and you don't realize what your people that you're attacking actually have. So we're waiting for this group to kind of fall out and just start dropping bubbles. They actually have their hive separated into like 3 or 4 different places. So there's a couple of their players hiding up in here, as you can see. Like there's a Hun player, there's another one here. If I actually go in here where I got them bookmarked, and we got one floating on the outskirts, which I think his power about 600 mil. So if he drops, that's going to be a good one for us to kind of chew into. That'd be awesome. Let's go here. There's a couple over here, but I mean, for the most part, we're bubble too, because they're trying to be all sneaky like and everything. And I mean, in this game, trying to take on a super rally with 4.5 mil troops coming at you and the attack stats are around, 1200,000 or 1200. I mean, you can't. I mean, you're gonna take some damage, especially if they're rocking T13 Calvin, everything along those lines. Those are actually some meaty troops right there. But of course, I mean, we got. Where's this one guy? Let me see if I can find this guy right here. This guy is crazy. He was like 3 days ago, if that, he was sitting at like 315 mil power. Jumped up to 471 mil. He went and zeroed out a castle, which I didn't get to record. Wish I could have. But he dropped maybe about 30 mil power doing it by himself. I think it was like maybe like a 150, 200 mil P6 with like maybe 900 attack stats. So I mean, he dropped about 30 mil power on his own, and of course he's back at it, which I'm sure he, once the Exile Towers opens up, let me get over here. I'm sure once these open up, he'll spin some candles and just knock it out real quick. But right now we're just waiting for them to pretty much just mess up. But here's my castle skin. I like this castle skin. I don't got the wings yet though. I don't got permanent wings. The game doesn't like me enough to give me that. I try for them occasionally, but I mean, it just hasn't come into play. I really like his. I really do. Watch this flash. Bam. I love that. I love that wing set right there. I also like these ones, but you know, I'll get there someday, either with the blue crystals or maybe I'll get lucky in one of the packages. But for the meantime, I'm actually going to wrap this video up on the civilization crystals factor. Just remember, you got to upgrade your civilization fortress. Watch these events for the accumulation or consumption of gold. And of course, you know, check out these events and try to get into them every hour or so to try to knock out some of those civilization crystals. And I mean, you can also get them in the daily reward section. I think number 4 chest, yeah, we'll give you like 1,000, but I mean, 1,000 civilization crystals is better than none. So I'm gonna wrap this up for now, guys. Next video should be more about either zeroing someone out or, you know, having some fun attacking people or just defending, something along those lines. But there's definitely more videos to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a good one.